It's the first time you've ever told me that. But, yeah, so Maharishi's team here on the right side. And we, of course, have Cubs and Proster and Friends here on the left. A couple of teams that definitely have some talent. And we'll see who can bring it here in the beginning, as Maharishi is going to pick this up. He's going to boost to the bottom side. And he does make a nice little pass to Pinkamena. Assertive here, going across the crease. Does take a chance on net, and Res Slayer does manage to stop it. As Rush. Wow, that looked like an F and an L. Wow, I feel bad about that one. Rush is going to make this pass. But it will go wide of his intended target, Stealth, as Proster will pick this up. Now Proster circling a couple times, trying to get Pink to bite, but Pink does take it away. Proster gets it back and still holds it, gives the pass over to Stealth, and he is cut off by Maharishi. And now Maha will pick this up, move bottom side, give it to Rick Sanchez, a.k.a. Hate Stab Kill. Rush on the defense, and Rick Sanchez goes backwards, tries to get it over to Assertive. And Pink will pick this up once again. Stolen by Rush. Rush boosting and giving it to Proster on the top boards, top side. Proster making a couple moves, and the bitch defense is real. All three skaters just planted right up on the crease, and they do click it away from Proster. But I guess it works against Proster once he gets on that doorstep and tries to take a shot. Pass over! Pinkamena not able to pick that up. What server is this? This is West, as Rush will pick this up. Of course it's West. Proster's on the ice. And now Rush fading away from the defense. And he will pass this over to Proster. Proster trying to go back and forth and get Rick Sanchez to bite to get through him. Pass over to Stealth, and Maha does click it away. Good defense by Maharishi and the Marsara threat agents, as Assertive comes in, passes over to Rick Sanchez, crossing up top, takes a shot bottom, and Rush does make the block. Pinkamena back and forth, but Proster comes out with it. He has pressure, and the one-timer is picked up by Fancy Pants. Fancy and Rick Sanchez both being involved in trades earlier this year that have clearly benefited Marsara. As Proster is going to circle once, boost to the bottom, look for Stealth, but Pinkamena will grab this away. Now Maharishi over to Pink. Pink down to Rick Sanchez, and that is not connected, as Res Slayer will pick it up. Rush on the breakout here. Has plenty of space. He's going to skate a little bit and actually decide not to use as much ice as he's given. Slow play down a little bit. Doesn't make a good pass over to Stealth. And this will go wide of the net, with Rick Sanchez picking it up and throwing it over for Assertive. Now with a breakout in the other direction. Now Pink with plenty of room. Makes a space over to Maha. And now Maha gets stripped by Rush. And the slow defensive play of these two teams will continue. And that pass wide of Stealth is going to be grabbed by Assertive. Pink now is going to cross his own goal line, throw it up. Another missed pass. Both these teams missing some of their passes here and there, and it's definitely hurting the offensive capabilities of both teams, as Team 2 will pause as they're going to sort something out. Rush best passer, says Sid. I'm not sure about that. Anything else? Was Pinkamena ZHL last season? I'm not sure. It's a good question. I think he was top tier probe. I think Proster turning away for a second plays mind games on people. Well, whatever it is, we are paused here for a second, as Fancy is going to resume the game. And he will take this just outside the crease, packets it over for Pinkamena. Up for Rick Sanchez. Now Rick to Maha, does not connect once again, and Proster is going to pick this up. A lot of defensive back from Marsara, but Rush will pass this up top. Not really going to his intended targets. Rush has made several turnovers this game so far on passes that have not gotten exactly where he's wanted to place them. And the first ends very unremarkable. 3 shots total, 1 for one side, 2 for the other. Rush does have the crown because of the number of passes he's attempted, but in terms of offense, this game is severely lacking. I mean, look at the shots. Like, one from half court, one from really high slot, and another one right in front. So I expect the first goal will hopefully pick this game up a little bit. But for right now, it's a defensive showdown. As Stealth will pick this up. He turns it over. Gets it back, though, on the YOLO. Quick little thinking there for him to recover his error. And he tries to thread that through. Not much of a lane available. It does get turned over, and now this will go into the corner. Proster picking it up on the defense. Puts it behind the net for Rush. And bottom side, Stealth. Stealth with not much of a lane to Proster, but he gets it away from him, takes a shot. What a gorgeous move, and that's just classic Proster all the way. Pass it into the traffic so that the defense picks it up, and Proster, he is smart enough to pick that up. And that'll be your first goal of the game. Maha now trying to come back in close. Has a chance here, and that does get cleared away. And Rush. Once again, defense giving him plenty of space to make his pass as they kind of collapse down low, try to block the inside lanes, and leave the two skaters on the outside, and Rush, without his tendency to push up, actually makes it so that's a 2-on-3 coming the other way. Not a bad option by Sara to play that style of defense against this team. Now Rick is going to put this right into Proster. And once again, we see that defensive core of Sara forcing all the skaters to the outside, but not really pressuring too hard. Very a passive style play. But it's working out okay for them. You know, one goal, not too much offense. They can come back for this for sure. Now Maha is going to try to pass this across. As Pink in front, and Stealth does grab it away. Maharishi threading it to Pinkamena. Gorgeous pass there, but unable to get a shot from that, as Stealth is going to pick this up and move it for Rush. Sara fades away once again. Rush with plenty of space decides not to skate it. Instead, passing it over to Stealth, and then we have that 3-on-2, or 2-on-3 again, stopping them cold. Maharishi crossing center, bottom side. Gives the pass to Pinkamena. That's a threat if I've ever seen one, and Redslayer does make the save. And what a save it was, as Proster is going to get this breakout pass and give it over for Rush. Now Rush off the bottom side to Stealth to Proster. Proster in close! And a nice save by... who is that? Fancy Pants. I couldn't read the name. Maha on the midline. And Stealth unable to connect with his man. Fancy will pick it up. And Pinkamena to Rick Sanchez. Back to Pink! Pink being shoved off to the side. Does not have an angle to the net. Tried to get there, and it does get clicked away. Rush is going to pick this up. He's got a long pass over to Stealth. He takes it. And Stealth back and forth to Proster. Boosting, and he slides it through. Fancy unable to close the gap in time, and Sid saying, I need glasses. I'm not sure why. Now Rick Sanchez over to Pinkamena. Back and forth a couple times. Does get stripped away. Rick Sanchez picking it up at the point. And this gets to Pink, and Stealth quickly bats it away to the corner. Down to Rush. Rush to Proster. Don't connect once again. As Rick will stop. Give it to Maha in the slot, and Stealth with that good defense does bring it away. Stealth on a +4. And Proster making some moves over to Stealth. Stealth trying to thread it to Proster, but Rush is going to pick this up. Bottom side to Proster. He does not have a lane, but Proster gets it back. Maha on the quick re-steal. And Maha trying to get a chance for his team late in the second. That goes way wide. As our slow game will continue, however, 2 goals here for Char. With Stealth playing a good bit of defense. Good steals through that slot right there. He's on a +4. Proster, of course, with those 2 goals, both of them nice and in close. And he's just getting fed right now on a 16 pass received. Meanwhile, Char trying to rev their engines. But nothing coming right now with Fancy Pants, Res Slayer shutting them down, as is somewhat expected. Res is a phenomenal goalie, and he's continuing to show it. Pink behind the net, challenged by Stealth. Pink back and forth, gets through him. What a pass there! Rick Sanchez not facing the right way. Res Slayer did read it though, but still a phenomenal chance for Sara to get on the board here. But now Proster off the side, high angle shot, does not get it through, instead goes off the post. Proster making a move and going for that post once again. Fancy Pants just staying still, and he does get it. Pinkamena now is going to look for something to happen here. He's got the puck, and it gets clicked away, as Rush will bring this behind the net up for Proster. Now Proster, not an angle yet. Let's see if he can create something. The great Proster putting it over to Stealth, who gets almost there to the slot, just on the edge of the crease. As Rush is going to put this off the top boards. Contesting with Rick Sanchez. Proster now, and Rush on a safe little play does kick it out so that Pinkamena does not take it away. Stealth trying to click through Maha Rishi, ends up losing it. And Proster is going to try to find a pass. Almost gets it to Stealth, who just needed to grab it right behind him. And Proster in close, in traffic. But Rush is going to pick this away. Rush has Proster. Stolen by Maha. This goes back to Fancy Pants. And Fancy is going to move this out himself. Long stretch pass is not read by Rick Sanchez. Instead, Stealth is going to take this up and move it for Proster, who has to use his boost to get there. Not sure he wanted to do that. And he will pass it to himself. Proster boosting forward. The pass over to Stealth, and he puts it in. Nice passing and a good goal by Stealth, despite shooting completely middle. Rez had boosted to the bottom, thought the one-timer was coming, and that will put Char up 3-0. As Sara here in the latter half of the third period, starting to struggle a little bit more. Now 3 down. Stealth almost with a breakaway there. And Sara's got to figure out something if they want to get back in this game. Proster's going to take this away, and he has no problems trying to make a pass with that one. But, of course, it gets cut off. And Maha now has no passing lanes. Finds one briefly, but Proster does take it away. He's on a breakaway here. Proster taking the shot, and Fancy Pants does put that to the bottom side. And Rush crossing center. Looking for something, but he gets stripped by Rick Sanchez. Takes it away. Now Stealth in close. Has Proster. Stops, goes back, and tries to pass it across. And then this is going to go to Rick Sanchez. Rick crossing, waiting, and does not get past Res Slayer, who was hugging the bottom post, but still had enough daylight up top to stop that. Proster taking the shot off the shield. Maharishi once again trying to make something happen. 37 seconds remaining. Rush on the defense does take it away. And he is just going to walk it a little bit. Give it away to Maha. But the defense is back in time. Maha in close on the net. And this goes to Res Slayer, who smartly... Oh, he doesn't hold it. And Stealth and Rush are just going to hold it. How the fuck do you pause? PP. With possession. That'll do it. Very defensive game, but Char in the end, stepping it up, getting a couple goals, and that's all you need to win the game. Proster doing his classic steal from the defense and quickly make a move, put it in past the goalie. A couple times there with 36 pickups. Very well done game by him. 23 passes received. Rush absolutely just feeding forward. We saw a lot of missed passes, but of course it doesn't matter if If he's making 18, you know, he probably had another 10 attempted that missed wide. You know, so about getting about to beat 30 passes that he's trying to make. Of course, he's just feeding his team forward and really getting things moving. And Stealth, of course, on the defense, +5, doing a good job as well, and also with 2 assists being that final word to get the Proster. And that will do it. Fancy Pants had an okay game in net. Not spectacular, not quite res level, but still making 6 saves for himself. 67% is not perfect, but everybody needs a little bit of help versus Proster. Look where those shots are coming from.